How many kids are in the portal? Do we know that?
Okay. All right. I did the research during the break.
Okay.
So in all of college football, all levels, we got over 10,000 right now.
Oh,
So we could sell out most home basketball arenas easily with the amount of players who are in the portal. Just FBS right now, we have 3,824 players in the portal, and it closes in like 2 days.
so what happens to the kids who don't move? Do they just go back and just go to their coaches and say, sorry, my bad, can I come back? Or it's
You can
over?
attempt it. You can attempt that. In a lot of cases, it's just over. I've watched this happen every cycle. Like guys just disappear. They have no idea when they enter the portal that they just ended their college football career until the door closes in their face and they've got nowhere to land and it's over. Their college career is just over. And look, I understand that everyone in this equation is over 18 years old and they're being paid money now. So like everyone wants to treat them like 40-year-old adults. I understand the sentiment there. I have not crossed that Rubicon mentally myself to where
Mm.
I look at a college football player no different than I do an NFL player. Like there's still a part of me in my mind that thinks those are still kind of sort of kids. And I still kind of sort of think it's garbage that the entire representation slash agency model or lack thereof is in college athletics what it is. Because to become an accredited agent in college football, all you got to do is go to your Twitter bio and put agent in it. That's it. There is no other process, not like the NFL. And you can give the worst, most horrific advice possible, and you can leverage the system. I mean, in a lot of cases, Rich, especially this past cycle, I've been made aware of programs just passing cash to the agent to keep information from the player they represent when it comes to other offers on the table. Now, you may think to yourself, that's crooked. That should be illegal. Yes, in a sane world, it would be crooked. Well, it's crooked no matter what. Yes, in a sane world, it would be legal. That would never happen in the NFL because you have guardrails. We don't have that here. So it's just a bunch of uncles and a bunch of cousins and a bunch of dudes who call themselves agents who have given advice to every player. Go in the portal, man. At worst, you'll just be able to go back to where you were. And in some cases, that happens. In other cases, once you go in the portal, I'm your head coach, I'm your GM, I'm looking and saying, no, you said goodbye to us. You're not coming back here just because you didn't find a better offer, just because you didn't find a better landing spot. And if you tell me that you got bad advice, we tried to warn you. So we're moving on without you.
How is this good for the kids? I mean,
It's not.
I mean, if it hits, if you hit and and you're getting $5 million to play quarterback somewhere, or you're getting $3 million to play running back somewhere, I guess so. And I understand. I want the players to get their taste because they're the ones who are serving up the full course menu in terms of revenue to the conferences and to the coaches and to everyone else. So I understand that they're getting a taste, but if this is the way they can get their taste and thousands of them wind up now wondering what the hell just hit them, that's not good either. That's terrible, as a matter of fact. So who are the adults in the room here to fix this? Because no one can really like this. No one wants to have a situation where they have to recruit their own team every year. And it happens just in the middle of the college football playoffs because people are scheduling this thing in the worst possible way. No one can like this, Josh. So who
No.
are the adults here to
Well,
step in and do something?
you got one group of people who like it. I just described them, just jackals masquerading as agents. That's it. That is the only group of people that this current system serves. It does not serve the players. You had Greg Sankey on this show a couple of weeks ago.
Yes, sir.
Greg's really good. Like I saw him a couple of days later at the A&M game. I told him, you are really good at when someone presents the problem, reminding them you just started on chapter 3 of the book. Let me tell you what chapter 1 and chapter 2 includes.
Yeah.
And I think people should go back and listen to it because I thought he articulated the current state of affairs on your show about as well as anyone has. And so it's like, it's not that he's stupid or that he's blind to the issues. He's just trying to say, hey, there are layers and layers and layers of nuance to this. But you asked me who the adults have to be in the room. Ultimately, it's going to be the conference commissioners. I really think that's the case. And I think like Ross Dellinger, for example, just did good reporting on this in the last 24 hours when he talked about, more so than ever right now, college football administrators, college football leaders, that just means presidents, ADs, coaches, etc. They are looking and they're saying, if we're not going to get help from the NCAA, if it looks like it's a failed attempt to get antitrust exemption from Congress where we can enforce our own rules, well, then it looks like the conferences have no recourse but to take matters into their own hands. Now, full disclosure, I've always thought that was the direction the funnel was ultimately headed, unless Congress did something. Here's the question. When the rubber meets the road on that, what's possible? And does that include the necessity to like break away from the NCAA? Because that's sort of been the unicorn that people whisper about. But I think over the past year, that's become a little more tangible. Like the Jell-O's been put in the fridge. I think it's congealing a little bit more, whereas it just used to slosh around the bowl in the past.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.